Right, everyone, welcome to the 2023 Mexico Grand Prix, which I thought free practice was starting 2 minutes ago, but it's not. It's starting in 28 minutes. Amazing. There's me rushing back. There's me rushing back, and now I just look like an absolute fool. Oh well, could be worse. Could be worse. It could have actually started 2 minutes ago. So, and I'm not ready anyway. You know how we go. You know how we go for the first session of the weekend. Well, we need to complete this race that we did, don't we? To get to Mexico. A track I don't really actually know that well. Welcome Tanzia, welcome Vlatka, welcome Hi, I'm C, welcome Chaya, welcome Kate, welcome Ryan, welcome Vlatka. Anchi as well in the house. Good to see everyone. Let me just get this cracking. Let me just get this cracking here. In das background. Oh.
It's a somewhat overcast day for the drivers.
By the way, we got the sombrero. When we get to 100 viewers, we'll put the sombrero on. Welcome to Simpson, welcome to Liverpool.
And behind them, it's Ricardo.
So bear with me. Bear with me. So I think there are 26 minutes to go to FP1. That's what I think. But let me know if anyone disagrees, because I've obviously got my timings horrendously wrong. I've got my timings badly wrong here. It's always so loud, isn't it?
Let's get back in the rhythm now.
There we go, it's a bit better. Formula 1 is the order of the day. That's what we want to see. What do we want to see? Formula 1. Oh, everyone's in the chat already. Oh, we got 30 people already in the house. Wow. Sim says beautiful sombrero. Beautiful sombrero. I'm half Chilean, so my Latin American roots, I see it very nice. Happy birthday to Tanzila. Yeah, Tanzila, you did forewarn us it's your birthday. So happy birthday to Tanzila. Another year wiser. Another year. What? Can we get some happy birthdays in the chat for Tanzila? There we go. Kate, Ryan got some out. Lindy, how you mate? Well, it's Friday. I can't complain. I cannot complain because it's Friday. I've made it back. There was a lot of traffic to deal with, but the RCZ is just so nimble in traffic conditions. It's literally the car you want. It's the car that you want in those conditions, I can tell you. Do I get the subs for it? What do you mean the subs? When do you get the subs? Darian's Team Red Bull. Chaya, how's the week? You feeling? Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better now. A lot better. To be honest, I think Sunday was the last day I felt rough, actually.
Doesn't matter.
Right, so there's Friday, then Saturday, Sunday. What? Lando? Yes, indeed. Mexico. Sky Sports are on the ground. I shouldn't say that. I'll get in the dubs. Yeah, get those dubs in. Jasu's in the house. Beef and Pie's in the house. Very nice. Very nice. Now, chat. We got to start this whole weekend off with a target, an achievable target, and we've got to build from there, okay? So I think the like target.
Okay.
Drivers will appear at the start of the session probably. I think we should set a like target of 300. I think like. Let me know what you think in chat about a like target of 300. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
In fact, I just want to skip all this because I want to get to Mexico. Ryan's going for 1 million plus. Ambitious, but I do like ambitious targets. I have to say. Chai is saying 300 is good. What do we think, chat? Do we set the target at 300? I mean, we're only on 18 at the moment, but it's early days. It's very much early days. What do we think? Oh, I've got Austin still on the weather forecast. Do you think I can move it in here? Can I move it in here? Nindy's at 256. High MC's deployed. Sim says the live stream is specified. Blue's going 1,000. 1,000 I think is a bit too ambitious for a FP1 stream. We want to build the weekend. This is where we see the story of the weekend. This is like how we knew Carlos Sainz was going to win in Singapore. Did he win? Because we follow the story. We know who's strong in FP1. We know who's... The car setup's not looking good. So we want to build this weekend. Natasha, if everyone likes to stream, there won't be a problem. Yes, indeed. And if everyone subscribed as well, we'd have about 1 billion subscribers. And I could just go to Formula 1 and say, Formula 1, I've got 1 billion subscribers here. Why don't you let me... Why don't you let me stream this live at the track? Your gearbox is serious wear. Okay, fantastic. I'm very bad at playing this game. And all I want to do is I want to progress it to Mexico. I could retire both cars. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Oh, genius. Hang on, how do I retire the cars? Oh, go bore off. Stop it. Avoid curbs. Don't fight teammate. Avoid curbs. How do you retire the car? More options. Retire car. Lando, we're retiring the vehicle. More options. Retire the car. Just retire the car, lads. The plank is too thin. Simba says 300 is quite prudent. Okay. We're gonna go 300 then. Like the Spartans. Let's do Spartans. Spartans! Today we aim for... I need an appropriate emoji. Can I use my emojis in here? Oh yeah, I can. There we go. What about this for a rallying message? I've retired both my cars, and yet it won't let me... I thought when I retire, it would just end the race. So now I look really stupid because I've retired both my cars and the race is still going on. Ah, dearie me. This is the best community. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And I believe we now confirm we are 20 minutes away from...
I think that was a crash.
Danica Patrick's here, as is Jensen Button and Martin Brundle. What a assortment of people. Kireth, what do you think of this? Slower average speed on the track is similar to Singapore. I think I saw a comment like that in one of my videos. Maybe it's yours. Maybe the Ferraris will profit here. Well, it's high altitude. We will see. That can do funny stuff. That can do funny stuff. Ryan's gone for 30. Was that you were aiming for 30, Ron? Ryan, we can aim our sights higher. SizeX says hi or live from Chadwell Heath in London. We're broadcasting live to the Heath. Very nice. Tanzila is now 18 years old and still scared of the dark. Tanzila, I don't know how to break this to you, but now you're 18 today. You just got to grow out of it. You got to grow out of it, Tanzia. It's... Honestly, it's not the dark you should be afraid of. It's the burglars coming in through the window. That's what you need to shift your focus to, Tanzila. It's Halloween! Yes, we'll have to do a Halloween stream. Come on, this race. What is going on? Oh, and I've got a timer on that's completely wrong as well. This timer is just completely inaccurate. And the weather's inaccurate. Okay, let's sort out the weather first. Let's sort out the weather. Right, where are we going? We're going... Where am I now? Why am I in Japan still? Sri Lanka. Nope, that's too far. Oh, tornado. There's a hurricane that's come off the west coast of Senegal. It's kind of skirted up Barbados, Dominica, Guadeloupe, Antigua, St. Bartholomew. And it's then gone northeast. And it's kind of... It's in the Bermuda Triangle right now. Meanwhile,
Someone run wide there.
Mexico City.
Did somebody spin out there?
Mexico City. Kate just says, you upgraded to mod? It was in my Kate's been mod for about 85 years, I think. Okay. Oh, that's not the right one. Which is the one that I want? Which is the one that I want? Is it this one? Yeah. Alright, let's get some weather up in this. There we go. Mexico City. Ah,
Seems
damn
to
it.
have been a lockup.
That'll do. Just got an eye on the coast there, on the south coast. Sim, turn off the lights and lower the brightness stream. Get used to it. Yeah, for Halloween maybe. VNet, well, what's your thoughts on last week's final correct result? VNet, of course, leads the Lewis Hamilton Global Fan Club. The Lewis Hamilton Global Fan Club, so I'm sure you're very disappointed. Black, I think it was Kate, the first one to welcome me chat 20 months ago. 20 months! Yes, indeed, long time. Right, that race is done. Just tossed out. I don't know why you're getting out of the car now, because I've retired you literally 3 hours ago. I've got a funny feeling I'm going to need to manufacture a part here, and I don't know how to do it. Stoffel Van Dorn, the Stoff, who I spoke with last year. Important email. A difficult race. Yes, indeed. Is it Mexico next? Please be Mexico, otherwise I've messed this up. Yes, it's Mexico. Performance targets. Nice. So, let's auto-save it. I never used to do, now I regret. Resume. To the race weekend. Yes! Didn't even have to do any parts. Amazing. Now we can get that authentic practice in the background. The stadium section at Monaco, where Max Verstappen is bringing security with him. Red Bull insisting Max Verstappen brings security. So my big rally for likes, my massive call, has so far garnered us 6 likes. So it's going to take time for that message to really work its way through, I think. Come the 3 lines, aka Lando, Russell with the big Mexican Hamilton. Sim doesn't mean to favorise any mods, loved you all. Yeah, you don't want to get on the wrong side of the mods, that is for sure. They really, to be honest, the mods really run this whole thing. If we're honest. Right, save again. You can never have too many saves. And I've got about 1 billion, so I don't know. Finally! How do I progress? How do I progress? Manage. Ah, finally, yes. We're going to be on track at Mexico.
Yeah, all good.
Love it. Yeah, only 14 minutes to go, actually. Only 14 minutes to go. Daniel Ricciardo, by the way, has not picked up a point this season. And in fact, he's further down than Nick DeVries in the standings. Which is very unusual. So it really hasn't gone Daniel Ricciardo's way this season, has it? At all? Oh, she's likely to do that. There we go. There we go, everyone. All good. All done. Now I can chill. Finally. I can just chill with you guys. Ryan, what about the time? What about the time? Mexico City, it is kind of a bit sunny there, but some clouds in the sky. It doesn't look super hot. Obviously, there's weather in the vicinity we can see on the live satellite map. Vlatka, I think us girl mods should have a broom for the weekend. It's Halloween. Okay, all the girl mods have to get a broom. Actually, that sounds very sexist. Jesus Christ. Please don't clip that out of context. And the altitude of the circuit here is above Ben Nevis. In fact, it's 2 Ben Nevis or Ben Nevis. It's very high up. Tandila, I like the good old days when watching F1 was free. Yes, we're bringing that back here for sure. In the best way that we can. Richard says Formula on fast, very nice. Ryan, the clock is wrong. Yeah, the clock is horrendously wrong, but unfortunately, I cannot adjust it, so we're just going to roll with it. We're just going to roll with it, and I'll turn it off when there's like 2 minutes to go. Hi, I'm C. Cast iron pan, probably better than the broom. Maybe. I hear cast iron pans are in these days. Teflon is out, cast iron is in. Sim, anyone just finished their work week today? Yes. Present company. Right, let me do one more thing, which is... Chat, what time is FP2? What time is FP2 today? Considering I've got this so wrong, I'm going to trust you, not me. Can you let me know what time FP2 is? And she's watching from work. DK's here. Denmark in the house, Jacob. 11 BST. Okay. So if it's at 11 BST, we should start our stream at 10:30, let's say. So, Mexico GP. Free practice. 2. Watch along with commentary. 3. Practice. 2. At Mexico. Okay, so it's 10:30. It's 10:30. Right. Let's have a look. All my hashtags are completely wrong. I'm gonna get told off here for my bad hashtags like I did last time. Don't look on the hashtags in the stream. They're all incorrect. Like fundamentally. Right, which is my one for free practice 2? I'm gonna gamble. I did free practice 3. Damn it. I'm gonna guess it's this one. Yes, free practice 2. Turn off automatic adverts like I always do. My headphones come on. So that is going to be 10:30 then. 10:30 PM. If that's wrong, chat, if you got that wrong, you've really screwed me over there. But we roll with it. 10 minutes to go, by the way. 10 minutes to go. Live now. Oh, we're getting 70. If we remember, we get to 300, the sombrero goes on. Sombrero goes on. Isn't it a 300? I can't remember. Get the old redirect. Oh, look at me like a pro. Like an absolute pro, everyone. Red Panda says you're late. You're not late, really, because the... I thought I was late. But actually, I'm early. So a bit of a bonus there. Bonus situation. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to do a pit stop, everyone. What is BST? BST is like CET, but just a lot better. Ryan Barnett's a zombie for Halloween, very nice. Okay, it's a long time since I watched all practice 1, 2, 3 quality. It's a long time. I think it might be Barcelona. I think Barcelona might be the last time we did this. Right, chat. We have to. I need people to time me. We can do a pit stop. I've got to change my battery. Okay, chat. Get your timers ready. So basically, as soon as I take this off, that's when you start the timer. And I've got to change the battery. It's a pit stop. It's FP1, so we're a bit rusty. Might need to do this a few more times this weekend because we're going to be streaming so much. Sim's ready. Okay. Are we ready? Let's get multiple timers on this. So get your timers ready, everyone. Get your phones. Just got another beep there. Okay, I think... Do we try and go... Is it sub 15? Is it sub 15 seconds? Is pretty good. We ready? Okay. I'm not going to overthink it. I'm just going to do it on instinct. Ready? Let's go. Done. 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 It wasn't... I don't think it's going to win the DHL pit stop of the year. But I want to see these figures. Did we go sub 15? Did we go sub 15 on that? Because I know there was time to be going, so I was fumbling a little bit. 15.1! Tell me someone went sub 15. Tell me someone's time sub 15. Oh, no! 16.2. Ah, 15. Oh, man. Oh, is Ollie Behrman going to be in there? Oh, no. Hang on, sorry. 1 second. Oh, Theo Pourchaire's in. I forgot, we're going to have rookies. We're going to have rookies in the house. Very nice. There we go. Ah, close against sub 15. I know it was there because I fumbled. I almost crossed my hands, actually. I was unscrewing this, but... Most importantly, we successful change, so. Hi, I'm Steve. I hope I don't miss FP2. Have the flu and meds make me CP. You can just chill, just have it on in the background. And frankly, if this stream puts you to sleep, then that's no bad thing. Then you're going to sleep. So just have us on in the background, and let the soothing noises of hybrid V6 Formula 1 engines put you to sleep next time. Okay, I had a sombrero at my parents' home but forgot to take in Mexico GP. That would give an extra vibe this weekend. Chat, when we hit 300 concurrents, a sombrero goes on, and also I have a cigar here as well. This came with a cigar, and also it should have come with a fake moustache. It should have come with a fake moustache. I did have my own. Luckily, I brought my own. But chat, I paid for this. I paid £12 of my money, albeit it'll probably come out. The back end will be through the donations that we've received. But I put my money where my mouth is. Jesus. This was very carefully positioned. There we go. Love it. Yeah, tag me so you can see. Tag me so you can see. Davina, I didn't know you did free practice, I was just passing. Yes, we do. Well, we did. Okay. We got a dilemma. This is the moustache. Now, it's a one-time removal of the adhesive because they expect people to wear this once fancy dress. They don't expect people to wear this through literally five very popular YouTube streams. Let's get that one off. Timer. Whoa. So the question is, do we save this for the race? Do we save it for the race? Or what do Pride YouTube? International spy. Vince stopped the watch at 16.2 also. Damn it. Okay, well, I think there's a second to be gained, so we might have another one in this weekend, so we can aim for sub 15. That will get us a DHL thing. Or I could just do it myself. I could just shave everything else but this. Let's use it as a template. What about like this? No? It's a bit like Wario, isn't it? Save the moustache for the race. Okay. If we get over 5,000 people watching during the race, the moustache goes on. Cast iron promise. So it's going to sit here. It's going to sit there like that. I think that's the good race stash, exactly. Tish, do you want the sombrero? I do. The sombrero will likely go on today. If we keep gathering viewers at this steady rate. Partly cloudy, 51 humidity, 51%, and track temp is 40 degrees. So even though it's only 22 degree air temp, the track temp has retained a 40 degree track temp, which is not too bad. Isabel's got them out very nice. Ryan, F1 20, my team, Lando leading champed. Very nice. Good to see. And everyone, there is only now 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go till FP. How about 5k watchers? Yeah, I think if we get to 15k again, I would actually we could shave. All I would need to do is shave this bit, right? We just shave this bit live on stream if we get to 15k. But then that's getting a little bit like performing monkey sort of, oh, if we get this many viewers, I'll do this and blah, blah, blah. It's not really how we roll, is it? Not really how we roll. Chaya Dutch live blog says Max will be going for his 16th win this GP. There has never been a driver who managed this. I'm inclined to believe it. With the expanded season and the fact he's only not won 3 races this season. Davina, as a discussion, what do you in the chat think about sprint races? We've had a few now, enough to make a judgment working format. I keep meaning to make a video of my thoughts on the sprint race. I think they should keep it. I think there's a lot of competing interest out there when it comes to sprint races that not everyone is entirely truthful. As someone who, occasionally goes to F1 races, there's meant to be a mystique about qualifying that's like, oh, this is the time when you see the cars actually driven a max, but it happens for 1 lap. Like, let's be real. If they can actually get the cars racing on a Saturday, that would be better for the spectators. So the question is, how do you make it meaningful? How do you not detract from the main race? And I've given my thoughts on that. Vince, save for the race. Hopefully more will be watching. The hat will do us today. Okay. Sim happily, I found the channels that got me into sim racing. One of the nicest content. Stop it. Stop that right there. Wow, Ferrari are only 22 points behind Mercedes in the Constructors' Championship, so a lot to play for here. Isabel Paflug says, what do you think is happening with Checo's Red Bull seat? That's the why we love Checo. Yeah, Red Bull being like why we love Checo, but everything they do indicates they actually hate Checo. It would be quite a fun sort of TV series. Everybody hates Checo. And it's just sort of a reality show following Checo around as like no one in Red Bull likes him. And that endears you towards Checo. As I believe cars are out on track everyone. I believe cars are out on track. We love to see it. Indeed we do. And yes, Fernando Alonso is out on track. And Lance Stroll, they were coming and going in the last race in Austin. They started the weekend on their new package and then they reverted to their old package. And Fernando Alonso actually did quite well, but didn't they do a terrible strategy pit stop on him, if I remember? George Rogers in the house. Good to see George Rogers in the house, of course. Yes, we're going. 59 minutes of FP1. And I feel like I should introduce you to some of the new drivers here. So we have some drivers from Formula 2. Theo Pourchaire was, I would say, when he was in F3, I would say he's maybe the highest rated young driver in the world. I feel like his stock has gone down recently, but Theo Pourchaire is in there. Jack Doohan is in there, son of Mick Doohan, multiple, not MotoGP, but highest premier class of motorbike champion. So Jack Doohan's here. He's doing very well in F2 this season. Ollie Beerman, who's the next protege in the Ferrari, Young Driver Academy, although the previous protege from England, Callum Ilott, is now without a seat because he's lost his seat in IndyCar yesterday, hasn't he? So hopefully it goes better for Ollie Beerman. And then we've got Hadjar in as well. I don't know too much about Hadjar, actually. But let us know in the chat if you are an expert if you are a Formula 2 expert, now's your chance to impress everyone. Vesti's on track as well, by the way. Because these drivers, FP1, they will really want to impress. By the way, the Aston Martins are going around with quite a lot of aero-sensing equipment attached to them, scaffolding. So they're working out what that floor is doing. In fact, there's a lot of scaffolding on the rear of Fernando Alonso's car. So they're really interested on what the air is doing off the back of the rear tyres, underneath on the floor, maybe the rear diffuser as well. Craig Love Metallica in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Snowline is an F-Zero expert. Great game. Theo Pourchaire, unfortunately, has already returned to the pits. Unless it was an installation lap, Theo Pourchaire in the Alfa Romeo is returning to the pitch. He's had some bad luck recently, Theo Pourchaire. So why is Theo Pourchaire in the pits and why are they recovering the car? We don't want to see that for our rookie drivers. Obviously, if anyone's been following... there we go. So 2023... Struggling to see what this is telling me, this stat. But I think Theo Pourchaire basically won the F2 race here last year and was second the year previously. So it looks like Pourchaire is pretty handy around Mexico. But for anyone who followed the Formula E, where there are a lot of very exciting rookies, because Formula E mandates very heavily rookie drivers in testing. In fact, it mandated it so heavily the teams fought back and actually said, no, we don't want so many rookie sessions because we're worried about damage for the cars. But anyway, that's Formula 3's perspective on rookie drivers. And they lost 2.5 days of testing in Valencia, their pre-season test, because of a battery fire. And it's been very significant there. Lots of people turning up and not getting test time in Formula E. Some names you recognise in there. People like Nick De Vries, also Stoffel Van Dorn, Jean-Eric Verne in there as well. Sam Bird, a name you may recognise, is in there. And some of the more usual Formula E crowd who've done it for a long time. Vince, Max and Red Bull should do all they can to help him come second championship, and Max is not a team player. It depends what is more beneficial for Red Bull right now. From a sponsorship perspective, from a brand perception perspective, from a legacy perspective. And you would feel like maybe cementing Max's legacy is something that will potentially add a lot of value to the Red Bull brand. If you think Max Verstappen is potentially setting records that won't be beaten for a number of years, that Red Bull name is going to come up now for years and years and years, maybe decades. So it's almost intangible legacy brand recognition that Max is able to achieve them. Ollie Beerman, he was 6th here in F2. Oh, sorry, I think that might be saying that he is currently 6th in the F2 Championship, my bad. So he's currently down in P6. Remember, the current F2 champion is Felipe Drugovich. And he currently doesn't have a seat. I mean, he was due to test for Maserati in the Formula E test. I think that might have been cancelled. But Felipe Drugovich, the F2 champion, did not get a seat in Formula 1. What does that say about Formula 2 and its relevancy right now? Isabelle Pourchaire is apparently pretty much set to win the F2 title. Behrman has been doing quite well, won 4 races. Hadjar has a long-term commitment. Great info there from Isabelle Perflug. Yeah, big birdcage on the Aston Martin. I'm watching an AlphaTauri come into the pits. That's not looking very happy. Yuki Tsunoda is on the pit wall there. So obviously someone is driving his car. Isabel, I wish the rookies had more training testing in the cars. Well, what are we seeing right now? Alex Albon goes fastest. Which rookies are impressing, if any? Yeah, Norman Nato has moved to Andretti. He's moved to the car that delivered Jake Dennis the Formula E World Championship last season. It all came down to the last round in London, although really Jake had tied it up in Rome the round before. I was in Rome, spoke with Jake Dennis after the race, and he was very relaxed. I found it crazy to believe that Jake Dennis was in a very good position to win the Formula E World Championship. And after the race in Rome that evening, he was just so relaxed. He basically was anonymous. So very down-to-earth person. And Jake Dennis is getting a test in a Formula 1 Red Bull car, because he has been the reserve or the sim driver for a long time. So Jake Dennis, a Formula E world champion, is getting a test in a Red Bull car. That could be interesting. Maybe a very outside bet. If you want to put some outside money on, not that I condone it, but if you did, to replace Sergio Perez, well, what happened the last time the Formula E world champion came to Formula 1? We all know. You can let me know in the comments and the chat. George says, think Theo was just uncomfortable in the car, possibly down to his poor chair. George, just... Chat, can we rate that one from George, please? Can we rate that one from George? George is coming in and swinging straight away. Craig noting that, yeah, Ricardo was on top. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, dearie me. Sultan Al Ali says, whom do you like? Well, I want to see the rookies do well here. I would like to see the rookies do well in this session. 238 people watching. Welcome along, everyone. And 56 on the like front. Please, please, please do hit that like. Do hit that like. In fact, let's get the old... Where's my old sub thing? Where's my old sub thing? I do apologise. Normally I have that up. Bear with me. Yeah, I love seeing rookies in the test. They need to do it more often, frankly. It needs to be mandated, doesn't it? Come on, Formula 1. Mandate rookies. We want to see rookies more often. Right. Let's see if I can get this working, everyone. Never a guarantee. Never, ever a guarantee. Bear with me. So can I get this off that and onto... No. I thought that would be it. Studio. Studio. Oh, there we go. It did change. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Oh, we hit 65k. We hit 65k. Very good job, everyone. Very nice. Hi, MC. Ollie Bierman looks like he's showing good numbers. Here, chat, you can see yourself there. Sim, I bet you all a piece of ham and processed cheese in the Discord that Danny Ricks will join Red Bull and no rookie. I'm not sure, you know, I feel like, and this is very harsh, and it's not going to make me any friends in this chat, I feel like, ignore the circumstances, Daniel Ricciardo has simply not shown enough this season to justify retaining an F1 seat at his age. I'm just going to put it out there. I'm just going to put it out there, chat. I mean, come at me. Let me know what you think about that. But that's what I'm saying. Oh, there's debris on the track. There's debris on the home straight. It looks like a plastic bag. It's a plastic bag on the home straight, it seems. How big is it? I'm on board with a Red Bull. Oh, it's not that big. But it could definitely get sucked into a brake duct or something. Hi, MC. It says Ollie Bierman looks like he's showing good numbers. Where's the bear man? Half man, half bear. Let's see. He's one of the rookies circulating. But I think Doohan and Pourchaire would be my... Oh, track's clear. Green flag now. Maybe a marshal ran on and cleared it. Tracy Woodbridge agrees with you 100%. Very nice. Snowline's enjoying Max Verstappen right now. Sitting top of the standings with a 121.8. David Joe Klotz saying the problem is that each session there is a new F2 champion. Each season... Problem is there are no drives available. Most end up in WC and IndyCar. Interesting that Felipe Drugovich didn't. He elected not to. Whereas you have a look at someone like Jack Aitken, Sainz, I lost the car hydraulics. I'm going to try and make it back. I have no power steering. Sorry, Checo, but I have an issue with this car. I think Carlos Sainz almost took out Checo or something. And there's a hydraulics failure on the Ferrari. This is bad news for Ferrari. Carlos Sainz with a hydraulics failure, and that can be big. So he's lost power steering. He's having to sweat like George Russell. He goes into the stadium section. So issue here for Carlos Sainz. He's cutting the track everywhere. And that is going to be a fix that might prevent Carlos Sainz from taking any further part in this session, to be honest. Because that is going to be a pretty big fix. Yeah, Sim notes, luckily there's 3 practice sessions. I mean, if it was a sprint weekend, you'd be really screwed, like last weekend. But in comes Carlos Sainz, as they effectively retire the car, or they take it. And he's coming in 4th gear, I've noticed. Just kept it in 4th. So maybe there was an issue with the brakes as well, I'm not sure. Sim, I agree, I like him a lot. I would love to see one-hand rookies getting moulded. But also seeing a comfortable Danny Rick makes me happy. David Joe Clottis, Danny Ricciardo's over. A waste of time. F1 is supposed to be at the best, not a place to resurrect careers. No, David Joe Clottis is taking names, frankly. Sim's ass is hurting from sitting on the fence so hard. A bit like Theo pulled chair. Isabel Paflug, I think Danny is going to get that Red Bull seat like he got the AlphaTauri seat halfway through the season. Next season? Oh, I don't know. He's getting on a bit old, is Danny. He's one of the oldest drivers. Laku says, hi, I was in football practice a bit late. Let us know how football practice went. Vince, is there any of the test drivers getting a run in the session now? Yes, Hadjar is out at the moment. I think a lot of these F2 drivers are only getting one. They're only getting one session, by the way. As Theo Pourchaire looks like he's out on track. So they'll want to make the most of it. They're not going to get the whole weekend. Because this is essentially removing track time and learning from the contracted main drivers for these Formula 1 teams. Like Theo Pourchaire is taking seat time away from Valtteri Bottas right now. So there is a cost to all this stuff. Who's out on track? Isabel can't take this anymore. Disaster last week. Yes, indeed. Black says no one smiles like Rick. Timo, F1 is full of drivers who should retire and let some rookies in. Thing is, it's quite a small grid. It's not like IndyCar. Don't they have bigger grids in IndyCar? So you can have some of the old guns in there. As Lando Norris crawls out of the pit. And does he come to a stop? No, he's out on track now. But a lot of gremlins you see in FP1. You don't, if you just come for the race, you don't see all these gremlins like Carlos Sainz losing all hydraulics. Lando Norris having an issue coming out of the pits. Theo Pourchaire has been on the radio. Hi, MC, hoping Carlos can race. Red Panda saying, go, Lando. Vince, Danny seems to have big money backing from Australia. That might be enough to get him a seat from next year. Yeah, but are they going to be backing Oscar Piastri instead? Where's the money going to go from the Australian sponsors? Been my 69 likes. Very nice. But let's pump up those likes to 100, everyone. Let's tickle those. That's not right. I need to get a like counter as well. Let's tickle those likes up, everyone. Hyper says everybody like. Yes, indeed. Isabel, Danny is the son-in-law of the man who introduced Helmut Marko to Dietrich Mateschitz. So he has that going for him. I didn't know he was a son-in-law. Didn't know he was married. What's happening to Lando? Lando just was very slow coming out to the pits. He crawled to a halt. But now he's out on track. DRS open, absolutely smashing it. So keep an eye on Lando's lap times here as Verstappen, whoa, does a 20.2. Which is a huge time, isn't it? As Lando overtaking a Alpine and then slowing down straight after. I think Lando and an Alpine. Which Alpine would that be? Would that be... Is Doohan? Doohan's in the... Is Doohan in the Alpine Academy? No, it was Esteban Ocon who's pitted straight away. I'm going to have a look here on the replay. So Lando Norris was DRS open behind Ocon. Had a bit of a moment. Went wide. And then he wasn't too happy, I think, with Esteban Ocon, but I don't think he had too much to complain about. Meanwhile, one of the Red Bulls is Max Verstappen locking up, coming into the stadium section. Have a look at that again. Came in. Very tricky technical section. Big lock up on the front left. So might need to do some adjustments to the brake bias there. And now, is that Pierre Gasly or is that who is in the Alpine? Yeah, it is Jack Doohan. He is in the Alpine Driver Academy, as I thought. He's 4th at the moment in F2. He was 6th last year. And he was 2nd in F3 in 2021. And in 2020, he was 26th in F3. So it shows how far you can come. But now Jack Doohan has crawled to a halt pretty much in the stadium section. Some racing lineage in that family. He's in Pierre Gasly's car. Pierre Gasly looks on. Ryan says, everybody drink Prime. Should we get that Prime sponsorship on the channel? George, is there any chance this weekend Red Bull will try their best once to help Perez do well for the Mexican PR machine? You'd have to think they'd be pretty stupid not to. Oh, 300 viewers. 300 viewers. 100 eaters. Ah, we have a problem because of my headphones. Man of my word. Oh, yes. Now I feel the part. Now, I have to be honest, a GT Mega Prime is not too happy about this situation. Sim, wait, am I from New Zealand? No. Isabel, no, he's not married, but has a long-time girlfriend. I thought in-laws, well, the law part is the part that I think applies to marriage, doesn't it? Snowland, who else drinks Red Bull during a watch-along? If you're a big Red Bull fan, then yes, indeed. Davina James, Perez, Stroll, Bottas, Magnussen, Sargent, and are all due. Oh, we've just gone under 300 viewers. Rules are rules, chat. Let me leave it here. Ow. Rules are rules. 295. Is it we're gonna be on and off here? Can we just stay above 300? Be great for the stream as well. Davina, Perez, Stroll, Bottas, Magnussen, Sargent, and all due to be replaced. Yes, Sargent is heavily overdue, but they're not going to replace him before Las Vegas. So he is safe. They may well replace him for the last race of the season, to be honest. Raymond's here from Trinidad, very nice. Roll call, yes indeed. Let's do a roll call, everyone. Let's do the nations chat. Let us know in the chat where in the world you're watching from. We're having people preemptively do the roll call as Carlos Sainz, oh my goodness, in the Ferrari garage, they're reaching into bins. They might be draining hydraulics. They look very concerned. Very concerned. They are trying... I think they might be draining the hydraulics. I'm not sure. So there's a lot going on in the Ferrari garage. Freya sadly can't afford F1s. This is the best thing ever. Welcome on board, Freya Davies. Hi, MC. Ferrari's just trying to break Leclerc. As meanwhile, Fernando Alonso's Aston Martin is being worked on heavily, but that might just be to remove the gratings they put on it. Sim from Sweden, Ryan from England, Ricardo is Hungary, Snowline is from Canada, Natasha Netherlands, Kate UK, C Boston, Isabel Germany and France, Leanie's from Germany, Andrew's from Milton Keynes, home of Red Bull. We're 297 chat, we're so close. Chaya's from Netherlands, JD New Zealand, La Museca is watching from Bielefeld, is that from Argentina? Dimitrian from Greece. Bukinix from South Devon, Akel's from Trinidad, David Joe Klotz from Israel. Victoria says 301. I got 264. We're going down, chat. Maybe the viewers, maybe you don't like the sombrero. Maybe you just don't like the sombrero. I mean, we've got to do what the Victorians want. As Jack Doohan's out on track, and Hadjar is the fastest rookie right now, but Doohan has set a purple mini sector. So have a look what Doohan might do here. If you'll excuse the pun. Amber's Belgium. Sim's sipping on some red wine. Bielefield's Germany. Damn. Close though, wasn't I? Argentina, Germany. And she's watching from Serbia. Keep an eye on the Doohan time as he goes into the stadium section. What is Jack Doohan going to do? Is he going to go top 10 in FP1? Doohan goes 11th. Oh, just behind Hadjar. So Doohan's down there. Meanwhile, Theopold Cher is not really getting the track time that I was hoping here. In fact, he has not even set a time. T, that's cultural appropriation, mate. Oh dear. So Behrman and Hadjar are actually out on circuit together here. Vesti's out. Let's get Thea Porchera out and we'll have all of the rookies out on track. We want to see who's going to be the fastest rookie. But meanwhile, the McLarens are looking half decent. McLarens are looking decent. So keep an eye on the McLarens as well. How will the... Well, Carlos Sainz was looking good until he had to abort. Has a purple mini setup. That might just be for cutting the track massively, to be honest. 299 viewers. 299 viewers. Chat. Put your 300s in the chat. We're on 299. We're on 299 viewers. We know what happens at 300. I've got 299 on my screen. Ah, 286. We lost him. Into the ether of YouTube. Damn. Better luck next time. Porsche's out on track. Here we go. All rookies out on track and actually not too far apart. We were one away from the sombrero and then the floodgates would have opened. In fact, I think Porsche and Duan might be racing each other. Boss is here from East Africa. Oh, Boss Studio. Beg my pardon. Davina, what car? Oh, so interestingly, Felipe Drugovich is at the track. So is Felipe Drugovich going to race in another session? Oh my goodness, Jack Doohan, what are you doing with your hands? Jack Doohan getting all crossed up and I think losing his grip on the wheel, it seemed. If I looked at that correctly, look like Jack Doohan just wasn't holding the wheel correctly. That's why we do the rookie sessions. 3:14, everyone. You've got to remind me. It's the fiesta time. Yes. Do we do it at a jaunty angle? Are we going to go sub 300 now? We will see. Porsche on the radio saying same issue. Same issue. No. Copy. Then we'll need to box again. This lap box. Disaster for Theo Porsche here. 295. Chat. Come on, chat. We need to sustain this. Unless you're doing it on purpose, in which case, fair play. Yeah, Felipe Drugovich is Brazilian. Brazilian F2 champion. And Theo Porsche is back into the pit, so it's not going well for Theo. Does anyone actually know what the issue is with Porsche? Okay, so 295. Take it off. Very strict. George Russell is looking on. Because Vesti is in the Mercedes. So Vesti is in the Mercedes. And also, look who's there. It is Gutierrez. Gutierrez is in the Mercedes garage. If you forget, Gutierrez is the reserve driver for Mercedes. And is also Mexican, right? So maybe we'll see Gutierrez do some media stuff. Chaya, I didn't even get to see through on your end. Chat, come on, share it around. We've got to get that 300. I can't just sit here with a sombrero in my lap. I'm going to remove the sombrero and put the sombrero back.
Yellow flags ahead.
Back you go. Oh god. Nice. Isabel, Alfa Romeo to come and joke. I'm looking forward to Audi taking Sauber over. I'm not sure Audi are taking Sauber over. It's probably just... It's all just Sauber. They just brand it. Whoever's paying the dollar, paying that dollar. Chaya saying Albon is on fire today. Very nice. Alex Albon on fire. Simpson, never mind. I might be way off as usual. I don't know rookies yet, but I bet I will know more next year. Hopefully. I mean, we hope that some of these rookies will actually get a drive. That is what we hope, everyone. Bear with me. Simpson, yeah, you're right, K-Dog. Yes, indeed. Ah, 317. But I'm not sure you guys want to see it. Maybe we need to set a higher target to stop this yo-yoing. Maybe we stop a higher target. Or maybe it's just too much cultural appropriation, and frankly, my seasoned viewers, that they don't like it. 33 minutes still to go with FP1. And Ollie Beerman is on the move. What's Beerman going to do? So 22.4 goes top 10. Faster than Lance Stroll.
Yellow flags where you are.
Simpson actually started watching motorsports this year thanks to you in the community, and I have a tendency to dive way deep into your passions. Very nice. The Sky is showing a advert now. Showing an advert. What is this? Maybe we'll get an influx of traffic here. Beerman looks to be going very slowly, possibly. Is it Beerman going very slowly? Jack Doohan. What was going on in Jack Doohan's cockpit there? We're struggling. Is he going to be lining up for a quick lap? Let's see. And Theo Pourchaire, I really hope they can fix whatever issue it is blighting that car, because he would have been looking forward to this for such a long time. His opportunity to impress, and ultimately it's just not quite working for him today. Simpson True ad breaks are where the stream blows up. We love ads on Sky. I wish they would show more ads. Meanwhile, 11 likes away from 100 likes, everyone. Charles Leclerc does the fastest middle sector. Keep an eye on Charles Leclerc here. Charles Leclerc goes P3, everyone. Charles Leclerc goes P3. And look how close it is between the top three. Just 0.05 of a second between them all. Isabel Paflug. Beerman is quite impressive considering he's in a Haas. We think about the upgrades Haas brought to Austin. Well, there's a big song and dance about it. I agree. Ollie Beerman. I mean, he's in a Haas. Let's face it, because Ferrari don't want to give up their time. But good job Beerman's not in Sainz's Ferrari, because that wouldn't work right now. We're down to 317, chat. We're down to 317. I'm worried we're going to dip. Tracy, I really like your channel. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, Tracy, for being part of the community. T, slower than Albon. Leclerc is washed. Alex Albon is right up there. Alex Albon is right up there. Who's not looking so good? Well, Fernando Alonso. We need to see what he can do without the grating. Esteban Ocon flattening to deceive. Lance Stroll. And then Lewis Hamilton, maybe not really as high as he should be. Black is saying hello to all the lurkers. We appreciate you. We see you, and we don't see you necessarily. We do kind of see you. We don't hit with 304, chat. We're 304. We're only 4 above the threshold here. We're only 4 above the threshold. Chat, I'm very worried about this, I have to say. I'm exceedingly worried. Is Fernando racing with or without the upgrades? I suspect he's racing with, and that's why they've got so much stuff on his car doing the sensing. 300 chat, literally I'm on 300 concurrent viewers. I'm on the threshold. I'm not even sure legally if I should be wearing it or not. I don't know if we needed to be above 300 was the rule, but we're 300. Surely we're going to dip. Surely we're going to dip below 300 in the next update. Surely. Sim, at this altitude, the Mercedes will struggle. Just a feeling. Well, we'll see. Is anyone going to look? Maybe the Williams is going to be good in high altitude. Oh, 290. Chat. Damn it. It's the longest stint we've done yet, I have to say. It's the longest stint we've done yet, but we just could not sustain it. We could not sustain it. Snowline, but unless your cats have got their own individual accounts. Guan Yu Zhou in P8. Yes, Guan Yu Zhou. I think Guan Yu Zhou has steadily been doing an impressive campaign, I have to say. Try to keep on fun. No, we set rules. We've set rules on these things. Ollie Beerman, by the way, is 3rd in the speed trap, only behind Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez. So Ollie Beerman is on the move. Ollie Beerman is arguably in a solid car here that is able to just lap and lap and lap, and that's what you want as a rookie. 334. Where did we go up to 334, everyone? Oh, I think I just broke something there. I think I just broke something in the sombrero. Sim, get a light in your eyes when you have the sombrero on. I think it's hard for people who don't see your eyes. Might be $12 out the window. It's £12. Probably that's at least €13. Raymond, today's a work day. Yuki not practicing today. Yuki's car is being used by Hadjar today, I think. Is it Hadjar using it? Try it. Rules are meant to be broken sometimes. Yasu says hello.
The car doesn't feel right.
And I think...
Okay, understood.
Is that Logan? Logan Sargent done much running today? Where is yes, Sargent's up in P7, everyone. 289. Okay, I'll keep it on as a grace period, everyone. But we just cannot sustain these numbers. It shows the target we set was a very good target, though. It was a very good target. Is that Fernando Alonso I see lapping, or is it Theo Pourchaire out on track? No, it isn't. Neither of them out on track. Vesti is down there as well. Vesti's in a Mercedes. Sim, I only have bamboo hats from Vietnam, so no sombrero for me. Sorry to hear that. Our track limit's going to be as much of an issue here? Hopefully not. It's not really that sort of track. It's got a bit of a... It's a kind of a street circuit vibe, to be honest. Or it feels a bit like, say, Australia. What is that keeps breaking? But yeah, close to the top there. Between the top 3. And Alex Albon has nestled his Williams into P2. Hoping to see Theo Pourchaire get out again. Sims says, fight me. Okay. As Carlos Sainz's Ferrari looks like it might be getting closer to go. So hopefully they fixed. If we were Tifosi, they fixed that issue they had with the hydraulics. Meanwhile, there's still a lot of work going on behind Fernando Alonso's car. He's just sitting in the car. But a huge amount. And the DRS from Norris looks massive. There's a big old hole they put in the DRS here. Looks like it completely blows open the McLaren when they open the DRS. It's huge. Vesti's on the move, by the way. Vesti's on the move. Keep an eye what Vesti's going to do in the Mercedes here. And so is Lando Norris. In fact, a lot of drivers now setting purple lap times. So, and Beerman's still circulating as Lando goes fastest again at 20.2. This is very, very, very close up there. Very close. And did we see someone get a lap time DQ'd or something? I thought it was someone else in the twos there. What about Guan Yu Zhou? Guan Yu Zhou kind of says where he is. But let's keep an eye on Ollie Beerman here. Is he trying to set a fast lap time or is he just circulating? And then is Sergio Perez and Max Verstappen I want to keep an eye on here. I want to keep an eye on Verstappen and Perez. Welcome, Larry La. Marcella loves the hat. Where are the tacos? Oh, yeah. I need some old El Paso up in here. As Nico Hulkenberg goes over it, as the session is hotting up now. There goes Verstappen. It's a 19.7. It's a very quick lap. It's half a second quicker than anyone else. Piastri about to start his lap time, and Hadjar does a 121.9. And meanwhile, Theo Pourchaire is out on track. Let's just hope he can get past the pit entry this time. Oh, Simpson had tacos today. Getting ready. Can Theo Oh, no. I think Theo Pourchaire's pitted again. Pourchaire on the radio, same issue again. Chat, can we pour some drinks out for Theo Pourchaire in the chat? Good, excuse the pun. Can we pour some drinks out? Because Theo Pourchaire is just having the worst worst time I think I've ever seen. Where are the drinks? Chat, pour one out for Pourchaire in the chat, please. Because Theo Pourchaire is just having the worst time of it. Sergio Perez, fastest sector 1.
Yeah, okay,
well, he's backed off now. A lot of people seem to go for fast laps there. Good to see. Tequila, good XP for the pit crew. Yeah, maybe he's grinding the pit XP. Simpson, no juice in Pro Share. Look at everyone pouring a drink out for Theo here. Unfortunately, one of the most highly regarded drivers in the world is just not having the Alfa Romeo play ball. I'm looking at one of the AlphaTauris here. It is Hadjar, who's got the high glow paint all over the left-hand side of his car. So old school from AlphaTauri, trying to work out what is going on with the aero on the left-hand side. Obviously, other teams might be able to have a look as well. See what the paint's doing. Look at the different... see, he's got the bubble tea out. It's the bubble tea from C. George is pouring it over the chair. Very nice. Pour share. I see what you've done there. What's the line called again? Flygo. Verstappen, I need to box. There is something between my feet that is loose. Verstappen's got something in the cockpit. What could it be? He's been held up by a Ferrari here. Fox in the box. Ferret in the cockpit. What is going on between Max Verstappen's legs? Brings back Kubica. There's a phone. There's a phone in the cockpit. Did someone leave their phone in it? Red Bull having a look. What is it? I think I need to get him out. The engineer's having a look here. I'm going to pull him back in. Let's keep the cameras on Max Verstappen here and work out what is in the red bar. Oh, they're taking the cameras off. Classic direction there. Ferrari got into the signing bid for Latifi next year alongside Red Bull. Not, I think so. Chaya, I don't want to know what's going on between Max's legs. B says it's Latifi's phone. Snowden is one of your cats. Tracy, oh dear God. Craig, Hamilton, Sog, let us know in chat what do you think is between Max Verstappen's legs right now. Jacob Thea had a bad time in F1 because he had a poor chair. Yep. Farm that karma. Oh dear. Well, I mean, we're seeing all sorts this session, aren't we? Meanwhile, Ollie Behrman just continues to circulate. I mean, death, taxes, and Ollie Behrman doing laps seems to be the mantra. George, my phone went off early this morning. It was alarming. Not sure about that one. Is Carlos Sainz out of track? Yes, he is. Good work by the Ferrari mechanics there to fix the hydraulics in Carlos Sainz's car. Trading 1354. Indeed. Yes, indeed. Hopefully we can build that number. Freya Davies, Behrman's having a little joyride. Right, there's a mechanic trying to get something out of the car. He might have something in his hands now. Did he take something in his hands? Are they having to take off the front nose cone? They might have taken front cone. Meanwhile, having a look at Ollie Behrman in the Haas, who again ran wide. I think like I saw one of the Red Bulls do. Just sort of ran wide going into the stadium section, just getting his bearings wrong. Quality. Is Carlos got an issue? No, Carlos is still out there. Carlos is still out there. Trey said, let's aim 400. Yes, indeed. Let's try and aim for 400 on the view front. Oh, almost hit my monitor. In fact, I did. Welcome, Joe Mercedes on the main channel. Sim bet. Berman went a bit deep. Corner analysis here. They've got some race logic telemetry. Right, Max Verstappen looks like he's ready to go. So whatever it was between his legs, they have retrieved it. And destroyed it, perhaps. Max Verstappen in turn 6 is 11 tenths faster, according to Amazon. So, if you believe all of that stuff. Ollie Behrman still going around, except he is now in P16. Is Fernando Alonso out on track? Yes, he is. He is lapping now. So we got both Aston Martins on track. Meanwhile, Lance Stroll's out there in P7. Not bad from Lance Stroll. Sergio Perez on a little bit of a flyer, maybe starting a flyer. There's quite a bit of traffic ahead though. Vesti hasn't really set any representative lap times, so will we see Vesti go in the 20s? Simpson, what story with Max? Well, Max, I think, is going to head back out on track. They have managed to retrieve whatever it was in his car. I think the biggest question is, when is the Porsche going to come out again? And are they going to have fixed whatever is in his car? What the issue is. Welcome, Vegas Paul. Light 104 deployed leg end. Yeah, it was something in there. Craig is on the shared and tagged. Thank you very much, Craig. Appreciate it, my friend. Daniel Ricciardo on the move. Daniel Ricciardo on the move with a 120.5. So it is Max Verstappen, the only driver so far who's managed to get in the 119s, although Sergio Perez has knocked the door, done a 120 dead. And we'll see, is there anyone else capable of getting the 1 minute 19s? Do they want to show it? Tracy's keeping a keen eye on the concurrence. Very nice. Our record is 14,000. 14,000 people in the stream we've had before, which is legitimately insane. I mean, that was like a quarter of my subscriber count alone. Oh, Sergio Perez's dad is here with the crazed grin that you can imagine in your face right now. Sergio Perez's dad isn't real, can't hurt you. Fernando Alonso in the stadium sector. What happened? I'm on board with him. Trying to see. Went over the curb. Got a little bit of a lock on. No drama really. No big drama. Just went over the curb a little bit. Seems I'm hiding the pain behind that smile. Yes, indeed. Ryan says, how long? 17 minutes to go, everyone. 17 minutes FP1 to go. And then we'll be back for FP2. Snowline says, too much tequila. Maybe. Unfortunately, my Amazon hat sets didn't come with tequila. It did come with the cigar. Not sure about that. Chewing on some toxic plastic, no doubt. I can taste it. Shouldn't be able to taste that, but I can taste it. Better off just chewing on a real cigar. I may as well just light up. Can I smoke a cigar in my own flat? Is that possible? Am I allowed to? You smoke a cigar? Jack Doohan is down in P19, everyone. So it's not going so well for Doohan. Incognito, anything interesting happening? We're sort of keeping an eye on whether anyone else can get in the 19s or minute 19s, and also how the rookies are going to do. What's the battle of the rookies? As all the rookies have sort of filtered down now. Hola, senor. Yes, indeed. Simpson says an ad break. Good news for us. YouTube says now would be a good time to insert ads. Creators earn more money inserting ads. The more viewers are watching. Give it a try. Can't fool me, YouTube. I know what you're up to. I know you want me to do. Isabel, I'll save the tequila for Sunday to drown my Ferrari pain. Isabel, what's happening with Lando though? Only 17th? Well, he was sat in the pits for a long time as they were fixing his or removing the grating from his car. Should have put it on Lance Stroll's car. Quintus still likes turtles, very nice. Welcome Clackty as well in the house. Ruben. Red Bull deleted. English only. But let me try and decipher this. Red Bull Harren L12 La Ultima Vuelta Max Verstappen. Okay. Are you trying to say Red Bull should get a 1-2 and on the last lap Red Bull should let Checo pass and let him get the Mexican public celebrating him? Is that what you're trying to say? Natasha, there is no problem to smoke a cigar at a live stream. I'm not sure it sends out the right message there. Cigar at 15,000. 15,000 concurrents, we smoke a cigar. But I'll be smoking a cigar straight into my monitor, and I would set this on fire. I would really set this on fire very badly. And that would set the sombrero on fire. Aiden says no, Verstappen should win. Isabel Flug, Max is never going to let Checo pass. Never. Who's out on track right now? As I need to actually restart this session.
The session has now finished.
Bear with me. Let me just restart this. Rather than burning through a session, I can just keep it here. One of the Aston reverted back to old spec. Oh, okay. Well, you think it'd be Alonso then on the new spec if he had all of the testing stuff, but you never know.
Daniel, I didn't hear your radio check. Radio check?
Radio check, Daniel. Isabel, I don't want you to destroy your lungs. They say cigars are worse for your mouth.
Session should be starting now.
Alex Albon, meanwhile, says the fastest Sector 1 out of anyone. So Alex Albon could be about to do something crazy here. He's half a second quicker than Verstappen in Sector 1 alone, and he's only half a second behind the total lap time. Keep an eye on Alex Albon, who could be about to do a madness here. Oh, Alex Albon, what are you doing? What are you about to do, Alex Albon? Let's see. into the stadium sector. I'm having a look now, Albon. He looks like he's on the move. He's on the soft tyre, by the way. So Albon on the softs. What are you going to do, Alex Albon? Goes over, and it's P2, and it's very close to Max Verstappen. It's very close. It's only a 10th off. So Alex Albon and that Williams are building some genuine pace here. Alex Albon, I think, is driver of the session, right? Driver of the session, Alex Albon. Isabel says, Albon's on fire. Your Red Bulls are terrified. Marguerite Mal, what's up with Alonso? I just bought his shirt. Alonso is just chilling, basically, down in P18. He's in the trenches right now. George, they reverted Nando's. Oh, I'd love a Nando's. I would love a Nando's. Simpson, that is good Duracell ad placement on the Williams. We need to get an ad for this stream. We need to get our stream sponsored. Who's our dream sponsor? If we could reach out, maybe I reach out to our dream sponsor. Chai is saying, damn Albon, Sim, I love to see Albon do good, my fave. Look at Alex Albon up there. I mean, what a lap by Albon. Meanwhile, Piastri tried to set a quick one. 20.4. There are only 2 drivers in the 1 minute 19s, as Theo Pourchaire's car, I'm afraid, is in pieces on the back. I mean, the whole engine cover's off. There's some very significant work going on that Alfa Romeo. Unfortunately, I can't see Theo Pourchaire's not getting back in that car this year, maybe, unfortunately, if this is any session. Isabel, Albon on pole in Mexico tomorrow. In Mexico, well, Freudian slip there. Freudian slip, I believe. We'll see. What are people thinking for pole? I mean, it's hard to look past Verstappen. Marcella, F1 themselves for the sponsor. Chat, feel free to go out, get us a sponsor, and I'll pay you 15% agency fee. I'll pay you 15% of it. Is that a fair finder's fee? Sim, Isabel Perflung, sorry to say, but we are very delusional, we hope for that. See, in a Williams car, yes indeed. Isabel, that's rough for Theo. It isn't. I mean, he had 3 installation laps. So close. But that is racing, unfortunately. Meanwhile, Vesti has really not managed to unlock anything meaningful here. 22.9. Who's the fastest rookie right now? It is Hadjar in the 21s. Doohan's out on track as well. What can Doohan do? Hayden says facts. Simpson, Max, Checo, Lando, Isabel. Pretty sure it's going to be Max. Very hard to let us past Max Verstappen here. Unless Sergio Perez just really raises his game. Can Sergio Perez really raise his game? Snowline's got some good connection, Red Bull. Snowline. We're there. We're there. We just show them this picture. Just send your contact this picture of this stream. And say, why would you not want to be associated with this? Isabel Vessi doesn't look impressive as Alonso's all over the curb, all over again. I feel like Alonso is actually genuinely struggling in that car, as he has gone up to P4, but I feel like he's struggling. Vegas ads are for plebs. Good job on pleb then. Marcella, has Aston dropped off? I mean, undoubtedly Aston has dropped off this season. Unquestionably. Simpson, I hate that Williams basically has one car. Having a look here, Fernando Alonso all over the curb again. Be grinding away the plank. So now we come from the same village. Wow. Oh, Vesti, what are you doing in the pits, my guy? Vesti, lighting it up in the pits, almost crashing in the pit. He's doing that thing where you light up the rears. As again, Lando, not a lot of drivers here, right? If you have a look at the track map here, look at where Fernando Alonso is going into right now. This right-hander, a lot of cars are running wide or running over the exit curb, which essentially becomes a sausage curb. So I think a lot of drivers are going to risk getting damage to the floor of their car there on the entry into the stadium section. So this right-hander here, we've seen so many drivers just run wide. I don't know if there's a nasty tailwind or something, but just sort of weirdly understeering wide over the curb. A lot of drivers are doing, so I'm not sure why that is, but one to keep an eye out of. You could see some lap times ruined. 447 says Tracy, but we're down to 399 now, but people seem to be liking the hat. Sim's in perfect grind, yo. Combo. Exactly. Oh, I need to do an edit where I do that and I just do like some numbers going up. If I had the time. If I was a full-time YouTuber-y person. Rob, SAFC, what tyre is Piastri on T? I've seen T, that might be technical tyre. Yeah, Piastri's on a T, might be technical. As a Haas is going very slowly. Is that Ollie Behrman? Has Ollie Behrman run out of fuel or something? Is that Ollie Behrman going very slowly? Bear with him, everyone. I think it's Behrman. Behrman was very slow. I think he might have just been waiting to open a gap, actually. I can still taste this cigar. And I'm worried that I shouldn't have put that in my mouth, really. But I love fancy dress. It has stamped on it. Can you see that? Yeah, definitely should not have put that in my mouth. Oh, taste the plastic. I have to rinse my mouth out. Just have some of this rocket fuel, actually. Bear with him, everyone. I think T might be the Pirelli technical tyre. Possibly. Someone, I think Alonso was on it earlier, or someone else was on it earlier. Test tyre, yeah, I think that's it. So Ollie Behrman's back up to speed. He's probably done up there with the most laps in this session, actually, Ollie Behrman. He's just come out on the soft side, which is why he's waiting, so he can try and do some fast laps now. So now we'll really see. Oh, Behrman gets it very sideways. Behrman gets it very sideways. Now he's approaching the right-hander into the stadium. Is he going to run wide? Is he going to run wide? No, he's nice on the curb. So Behrman's really on it. Unfortunately, he's going to hit some traffic in the form of a Lewis Hamilton. He's going to hit a Lewis Hamilton. So Max Verstappen and Alex Albon are still the only drivers who've managed to get in the 1 minute 19s. But look how stacked the track is. Unfortunately, it's just Theo Pourchaire and also Nico Hulkenberg not doing a lot of running here. But everyone else is out on track. So a very busy time here for the last 5 minutes of FP1. By the way, if you're watching and you want to see more streams during the weekend, please hit this subscribe, move this number up, because the bigger this number gets, the more access we get. And I can say we're finalising something very exciting for next season. If you're a fan of these live streams specifically, you're gonna really enjoy what I'm finalising next season. That's all possible because of this number, really. It's a very important number. It means a lot. As Lando was fighting with a Red Bull, the Red Bull went deep. Don't know which Red Bull it was. It was Sergio Perez. Just went completely deep in the stadium section. I almost hit Lando on the rejoin. Welcome, Super Cyan. Sim. Oh, Perez, what were you doing there? It was a very bad rejoin from Perez. Very bad rejoin. Almost took out Lando Norris. So are we going to see some quick lap times now, everyone? A lot of people on the soft tyre. Isaac Hadjar is 14th at the moment in F2. And he was 4th in F3 last season. But as someone who's 14th in F2, is he really deserving of this test today? I don't know. You let me know, Frenchman. Isaac Hadjar. 2020 using French F4. Wow, I'm not a million steps down from French F4, am I? Some sim drivers getting region F4 seats. Like, what's his name? The McLaren esports driver. Very, very, very fast. Very underrated. Tracy just says Isabel. Isabel, I hope Perez can make it to Q3 tomorrow, otherwise I might have a riot. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Aiden loves McLady's paint job. Yuki thinking about pasta. Isabel just says Tracy. Wow, some cryptic messages going on there in the chat. We love to see it. Meanwhile, Hulkenberg's out on track. So everyone's out on track apart from Theo Pourchaire. And let's see if people can get in the 1 minute 19s. Can people get in the 1 minute 19s here? Hulkenberg's on the move, dare I say. Dare I say, Nico Hulkenberg might actually be on dark move. Let's see. Tracing is definitely going to make it. What's Hulkenberg going to do? How high can he go? He can't go high. So 124 didn't even improve any positions. Meanwhile, Behrman does his best sector 2. So the Behrman is going to try and improve here. Black card, like to know, and most of the rookies chose Mexico. I don't think it's chosen by the rookies. I think F1 would have recommended this a lot. After they do it after Abu Dhabi as well, young drivers test, which would be awesome to go to actually. Speak with a lot of the young drivers. I was at the Formula E rookie test last season as a Haas, I believe. That is Nico Hulkenberg. It's not the Behrman. It's Hulkenberg. Goes very wide and goes completely off track in the stadium section. So very technical stadium section here, which is how it should be. Isabel wants more cooking content from Yuki. Love the Japan video. Yes, we all. Yuki, are you listening? Are you watching, Yuki? Look how condensed is there between Leclerc and Verstappen. We have a look at how Hulkenberg, though, came through the right-hander into the same section. Lost the back end a little bit, but was okay. And then the left-hander just got a massive amount of understeer. And I am seeing that. It's the same thing happened to Sergio Perez. So this stadium section, I think, is very different from the rest of the circuit. And a lot of drivers are struggling from very heavy understeer in the stadium section, because it is so tight and twisty compared to the rest of the track. Lando led 21 laps of the US Grand Prix compared to just 6 laps in the rest of the season combined. Yeah, can we forget Lando led 21 laps of the US GP but could not convert it into a win? Lando, always the bridesmaid, never the bride. The most recent driver to win in the McLaren is in fact, well, Oscar Piastri in the sprint, but before that, Daniel Ricciardo. So Lando Norris must have that internal frustration as I'm looking on board with him in the stadium section. What's he going to do here? Sorry, it wasn't the same section. It was the exit period of Sector 1. So there goes Lando Norris. Come on, Lando. What have you got in you? What have you got in you, Lando? And it was a P4 in the end for Lando Norris. 122.4 is really not that impressive. So I think people are doing simulation runs or something, because we know Verstappen and Alex Albon have got in the 1 minute 19s here. So important lap times to remember as we go through the course of the weekend. That 1 minute 19s are possible. Again, I'm on board with Lando Norris. Very tight and twisty in the stadium section. Very tight and twisty. What an awesome place to sit there. I love what they've done there. Really love that. Clackdy loves the hat. Snowline says Nico is looking good. Where is Nico Hulkenberg? Well, P18. Let's think about a different Nico. Tracy identifying 472. Wow. Isabel, Danny Ricciardo in 8th. Hadjar is also doing all right. It's funny how all the rookies are at the bottom. They'll be under strict instructions not to bin the car, because that is probably the worst thing you can do as a rookie. So, but it is Hadjar at the moment leading it. And Vesti, I mean, just not really going Vesti's way, but Theo Pourchaire, you've got to feel bad for him. Got to feel bad for him. Ow. So that is the session timer done. The checker flag is out, so we're going to see drivers maybe be able to complete a lap here. But as it stands in FP1, it's Alex Albon, very much a surprise package. Less than a 10th behind Max Verstappen, who's at a 1 minute 19.7. Then we had Sergio Perez, Lando Norris, Charles Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Carlos Sainz getting recovered in that car. Great to see with the hydraulics issue. Then it's Daniel Ricciardo, which is awesome. Where would Yuki Tsunoda have been? We don't know because he's not driving in the session. Then Esteban Ocon, Lance Stroll, Lewis Hamilton down in P11, Nico Hulkenberg in P12, Guan Yu Zhou in P13, and Logan Sargent in P14, as Ollie Behrman just overtakes Fernando Alonso. So the Bearman does it on the last lap of FP1 and is the only rookie driver to beat a full-time driver. And what a full-time driver to beat Fernando Alonso, the two-time world champion, the two-time. Isabel saying Behrman looking real good. Simpson, what lap will Logan bin it in? We will see. So he's handsome, he's a lousy driver these days. Atmospheric, I'm late for the first time. I was meditating. No worries, man. Hope the meditation was good. Sim saying he barely made it. I see what you're doing here. I see what you're doing. And I think that's going to be it for the rookies, by the way. So in the next session, we may have different rookies. I saw Felipe Drugovich is hanging around. But I don't think any rookie is going to get more than one session. I might be wrong, but that's what I think. Freya saying Behrman's got a good future. Of Ferrari doesn't bin it. Bebop looks like Behrman set to replace Alonso at Aston Martin. I think Aston Martin is Drugovich, your man, or maybe the outside bet is your outside bet is Stoffel Van Dorn. The Peugeot WC driver and the DS. Hadjar saying, yeah, best day of my life, mate. That was incredible. And on the radio back, you did a good job, man. Good job. Yeah, I know how it feels when you step up in real world racing. Anyone who's seen my real world racing videos that we premiered last week, to a great reception. Yes, they don't get the view. Ah, Theo Pourchaire, such a sad picture. He's looking through the grating. Ah, you got to feel. You got to feel Theo Pourchaire. But you know what? I think that will get the grip between his teeth even more, and he will demand a seat in Formula 1 if he proves it in F2. I just worry about the situation with Felipe Drugovich, and it shows how tight it can be in Formula 1. But Ollie Behrman, yeah, ahead of Fernando Alonso. Wow, does that show that the Astons are in trouble potentially? Chat, let's finish off the stream. Let us know who's your driver of FP1. Let me know who your driver of FP1 is. I can bebop. Why say Vesti is bad? You're on hard, obviously slower. I don't know. He is last, so it's a logical thing to say. Sim Alonso needs to stay on the grid. Snowline, in my opinion, Stroll is a national embarrassment. Dipping into Goatee channel. Shui fan just found his channel. We're back for FP2. Yes, indeed. Yes, we'll be back in less than 2 hours for FP2, everyone. George, love the in real life race videos. You've got to check those out. If you haven't seen my in real life racing videos, you have to check them out. Meanwhile, Vesti actually set his time on the soft tyre. So you are a fake news site, I'm afraid. Galax saying Sergeant. George Albon, Snowline Max, Isabel Algen, Natasha splitting it, Max and Alice. Chai is here for the fun lap times. Sim Stroll took a helicopter to the go-kart trick as a child. Wow. Blacker thinks Alex Albon. There we go. So everyone, that is going to wrap up our coverage of FP1 on this channel. And we will be back in less than 2 hours' time for FP2. Now, to make this really easy for you, I'm going to drop a link right now in chat for FP2. So you can set your notification and your device will just alert you when we're live. It's going to be our first every session stream. Every session F1 weekend for a long time, and I'm hyped for it. So hopefully we can sort of build the community as we do, build the vibe, and I mean, what a privilege to do these streams. What a crazy privilege to do these streams. And I think it's going to lead to exciting stuff for all of us, as the landscape is definitely very interesting when it comes to motorsport broadcasting, I have to say. Freya can definitely see Behrman winning world champ in the future. Let's see. Bebop, glad there's more respect from your fans. Thank you very much. Right, everyone. We're going to end that here. Thanks so much, everyone who's subscribed, by the way. Like, just being in the chat. All the lurkers, I appreciate you. I'm going to get some food. I've only just driven back to me. I've just driven back. Jumped straight in here. So I'm just going to relax as well. No ways beef and barley. Now, when I end this stream, it will take you automatically to the FP2 stream, which is awesome. So I will see you, hopefully very soon, for some FP2. And can anyone bring it to Max Verstappen? We will see. Thanks so much, everyone. Ryan, Isabel, Snowline, Bebot, Sim, Chaya, Kate, Beef, everyone else as well. I appreciate you. I will see you